You can see audio levels up there. We're gonna mute this because
or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff.
this is gonna echo. And this is on, people will be able to hear us behind the commercial. Okay. So Oh. Let's go like this, go like this, turn that up a little bit. All right, that is uberly quiet. No, not this one, this one. All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wisconsin Rapids Area Sports Quadplex. Non-league baseball here this evening from Wisconsin Rapids, the Antigo Typhoon, and the Wisconsin Rapids Post-9 Rangers. Today's pregame show presented by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Rapids coming off of a 2-2 weekend over the Ranger Invitational, and Antigo finished up the month of June at an 8-1 mark. So looking forward to a good game here this evening. And glad you're all joining us here. Our weather delay. First pitch was scheduled at 5:30, but rain and thunder and everything in between was the culprit of why we are starting a little bit later. It's going to probably get a little bit humid here at the end of the night as well. Rain chances pretty prominent throughout the weekend during the 4th of July weekend. So, but glad you're joining us. It is non-league baseball here from the Quadplex in Wisconsin Rapids. The Antigo Typhoon will send up Seth Meadow, Scott Haggerty, Caleb Vanden Langenberg, Jack Sundermeyer, Caden Novak, Marcus Washtako, Levi Benversi, Tate Unson, and Zach Bula against Landon Jones. Landon's last outing was against Menominee on Friday last week. Had 6 walks in that game in that loss. Rapids did beat Neenah and Heartland last week to lose to a very good Menominee team who took second in the tournament. A.J. Ligman, our umpire behind home plate tonight. First pitch at 6:38 to Seth Meadow is missed for a ball. Landon Jones back on the mound for post-9. The 1-0 offering is away, and we're at 2-0. Give you the defensive alignment here in just a quick moment. There's the first strike. 2-1 to Seth. Alex Heine in his 13th year already at the helm for Antigo and the American Legion side of things. Misses low and in. Ever since we've been pretty involved in Legion baseball, Alex has been a great friend to Zaleski Sports. Has done great things and helped us out tremendously. And a 5-pitch walk to start the evening. And again, Landon was 6 of them the other night. Chase Lieberg, Parker Marzofka, and Justin Tibbetts out in the outfield from left to right. Brett Olds, Camden Martin, Evan Calverley, and Owen Richardson from third to first. With Jack Potter behind the dish. Scott Haggerty now the shortstop with the runner at first. That one's popped up, shallow left. Camden Martin, long run. Chase Lieberg, long run in, and Chase calls off his former classmate for the out. One away now for Caleb Vanden Langenberg. Very familiar name here on Zaleski Sports, but in the De Pere, in the De Pere blue and black. The other one was Sam. Breaking ball missed high. It's going to be very interesting to see, and we talked about it before the broadcast on if guys are going to be sliding into second and third base, even home. Home not so much because you don't have to keep your hand on the base, but just how sliding is going to go here today. One away here in the top of the first. Missed a touch slow. Single game here from the Quadplex. Initial was just one game. Then they moved to two, and now back to one because of the late rain start. And Seth Meadow reaches second. Runner at second now. And one out. Inside strike, 3-1. Call a pass ball on that one. Runner at second. And the 3-1. Another walk. Second walk of the inning, and that'll bring up Jack Sundermeyer. Bird's job to game today. Mizrowski gave up a chunk of runs again. Lost to the Reds today before they head to Arizona for a 3-game series over the holiday weekend. Third baseman, number 14, Jack Sundermeyer. 2 on and 1 out. Couple of walks and a pop-up. There's strike. Team USA with a nice win yesterday, of course, over Bosnia. They'll take on the Belgians on Monday from the Pacific Northwest, from Seattle. 7 o'clock start there. That was fouled off of Jack Potter, and it's 0-2. Caden Novak waiting on deck. See how they do without their star striker. Got a very questionable red card yesterday, but still able to come away with a win in Santa Clara at Levi Stadium. They call it San Francisco Stadium or whatever it's called. No corporate sponsor unless it's approved by FIFA, and Levi is not one of those. Neither is SoFi. They call it Los Angeles Stadium. Even the one in Seattle. Just Seattle Stadium. Kind of goofy, but it is what it is. Hydration breaks, powered by Powerade and all that stuff. The 1-2. Got him looking on the inside. Richardson almost got the tag on the throwback. There's a first Surf Pro strikeout. Call Surf Pro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never even happened. Caden Novak now the center fielder with 2 on and 2 out. Center fielder, number 23, Caden Novak. Novak with 2 on and 2 out. Couple of walks in the inning for Landon Jones. Again, he had 6 of them against Menominee last Friday night. Jones sets and fires. Breaking ball in high and in. Then I think after the one in Seattle on Monday, they think they might go, if they win, If they beat Belgium on Monday, I think they go back up to Los Angeles. Then they go to the East Coast for the final 8 or final 4, whatever it is. MetLife Stadium, the home of the championship this year. Deuces are wild here in the top of the first. Jones fires back. Missed high. Count runs full. Runners will have a head start here on the 3-2. There they go. And struck him out with the heater to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, a couple of walks. They were left stranded. A couple of strikeouts for Landon. We played a half an inning. It's Antigo nothing. Rapids coming up. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. It is the Rangers coming up to bat against Tate Unson. Camden Martin, Jack Potter, Brett Olds, 1, 2, and 3. Eli Graff, Justin Tibbetts, Owen Richardson, 4, 5, and 6. Chase Lieberg, Evan Calverley, and Parker Marzofka, 7, 8, and 9. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by Nakusa Port Edward State Bank. Nakusa Port Edward State Bank proudly supports our local athletes and their families from business to personal banking and everywhere in between. Let Nakusa Port Edward State Bank work for you. Would it be surprising to remind you that in 7 weeks, less than 2 months, 7 weeks, less than 50 days, is kickoff of the 2026 high school football season. 49 days from tonight, we'll be ready. No games here in week 1, at least on that Thursday. The Friday, I think Assumption plays Rochelt maybe. But we'll get to that when we get to that time. Camden Martin to lead things off against Tate Unsel here in the top or the bottom of the first. A high heater swung through and missed. That's 0-1. Rapids supposed to have a doubleheader here tomorrow against Holman. And then back into league play next week. There's a fly ball to right. Zach Bula makes the catch for the first out. Bring up Jack Potter, the catcher. Firecracker Classic taking place this weekend over at Buchholz Park in Stevens Point. I was told at Riverfront Rendezvous on Saturday, on July 4th, they're going to have a drone show, and then Sunday is when they're going to light off fireworks at Riverfront. Ooh, that one misses just a touch low. So drone light show Saturday, and then fireworks on Sunday for Riverfront this year. There's a fly ball, base hit to right center field. And Jack Potter is in with a leadoff single. Or, excuse me, a one-out single. Got to bring up third baseman Brett Olds. They'll bring in a courtesy runner here for the catcher, Jack Potter, and it'll be Carter Karbowski coming in to run once he gets a helmet on, and his teammates make way out of that out of the dugout entryway. Karbowski at first now with 1 out. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Brett Olds at up to bat. This is away. To Tate Unson. Stop storming, and then the sirens come out. They're coming. 1-0 count here to Brett Olds. Again, Antigo's been out of the Valley Conference in Legion Baseball. This is their second year out of it. Playing the Whitbergs and the Rhinelanders and the folks up there. There's a strike. Antigo in the the high school Wisconsin Valley Conference has been out for a long time. They have Merrill here next week. Misses away. They have the Merrill trifecta up to Merrill or a doubleheader at Merrill next week, and then they host Merrill next Thursday. Does Wisconsin Rapids. 5-pitch walk to Brett Olds. 2 on, 1 out for Eli Graff, the designated hitter. They'll have that game against Merrill for you. First offering here to Eli. There's a strike. Nope. It's just a bit low and away. And AJ, one of the best in the state behind the dish. One of the top softball umpires, usually gets a call down to Madison. What a wild softball tournament that was this year. Down at Goodman Diamond, they had to go play at Madison College a couple of times. Division IV state semifinals were over there. The 3-0 offering. There's a strike. Justin Tibbetts waiting on deck. Good opportunity here for Wisconsin Rapids to strike early. Last time they played on this field, they scored 10 runs in the first inning. So the little roller is going to let it roll foul is Sundermeyer. Yeah, when they played Heartland on Saturday night, they played Kaukauna on the south field behind us on Sunday afternoon. When they played Heartland here on Saturday night, they scored 10 runs in the first inning. Went on to win that one and put themselves in that second place game. And a walk. Back-to-back walks, bases loaded for Justin Tibbetts. Karbowski, Olds, and Graff, the runners. Again, just one single game today. They were talking about a doubleheader, but after the rain delay, they decided against it. Tibbetts swings through that one, 0-1. Unson comes set. And Tibbetts quickly behind 0-2 after Unson only threw 2 total strikes the last 2 batters. Owen Richardson on deck. Breaking ball is a good one. And froze him 3 pitches, and Tibbetts goes down with the backwards K. And just like that, there's 2 outs for Owen Richardson. Former QB1 for Owen graduated, didn't he? No? He's going to be a senior? Okay. I think a couple of games ago I said former QB1. He's the quarterback, right? Yeah. Unless I knew something he didn't, but he'll be back. He'll be back this fall. 2-0 here to Owen. Chase Lieberg on deck. Full count, or excuse me, bases loaded, 2-0. Misses low and in. He's going to got a 3-0 count here. Karbowski, Olds, and Graff, the runners. Hunsel's got to come here. 3-0. Inside corner for a strike. Didn't have to be. 3-1. Levi Benversi out in left field, very deep. 3-1. Another one. Same spot, same result. Runners will have a head start here. We'll see if Unson can do exactly what Landon Jones did in the top of this inning and strike out with the runners going. There is a fly ball to left. And Rapids leaves the bases loaded here in the first inning. No runs, 1 hit, 3 left. We've played 1 complete. Rapids nothing, Antigo nothing. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Severs to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
All right, here we go. Top of the second inning for the Typhoon, the post 3 Typhoon. And it is number 3, Marcus Westako for Alex Heine and the Antigo Typhoon. It's a tongue twister. The 0-1. All right, let's see. We got to read here for you all. Mutual Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualwausau.com. Find an agent near you. Popped up third base side. Brett Olds over on it. Makes catch for the first out. Marcus is retired. And that'll bring up Levi Benversi for the Typhoon. The left fielder who made that final out the last half inning. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics for orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Tate Unson to follow. Low and in for a ball, 1-0. One game did get postponed today. It was Plover at Marshfield. Again, Jack Hackman Field is not a great place to hold water, but that one got postponed to the 13th. What day is the 13th? That's a Monday. And then there's strike 1 and 2. Other game is, who's at Everest tonight? Wausau. Everest is looking for a sweep over Wausau this week. And bounces in there. 2-2. Let's see who won today. World Cup action. I think Spain played today. Counter runs full, 3-2. Spain over Austria, 3-0. Portugal and Croatia tied at 0. They're at halftime. Where's that game being played? That was in Toronto. Ground ball to Camden Martin. Slow roller, tough play, and infield base hit. Yep, that was a good call. Good hustle by Ben Versi. That was a good call. He was safe. Infield base hit. Does Ronaldo play for Portugal? I believe so. Our strike. Just reading through this, it says that Cristiano Ronaldo didn't touch the ball once in the opponent's half of the field in the first half. That's wild. 0-2. See, like this, it's Toronto Stadium. They don't take the corporate names. 0-2 here from Jones. Struck him out. Dropped it. Doesn't matter. He's out. That's a third Serve Pro strikeout. 2 away now for Zach Bula. Zach, the right fielder, top of the order looming here for Antigo. Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling. Place your comfort at home as their highest priority. Give them a call or find them online at rapidsheetmetal.com. Striking the outside corner. Yo, 1. That's a wild pitch. And close to a stolen base either way. We'll give him a wild pitch because he's in there due to the fact of that. Let's see what else we got here. Tomorrow, or later on tonight, it's Switzerland and Algeria. There's a base hit to right. That might score a run because of the wild pitch. Tibbett's coming up throwing. He's going to be safe. An RBI base hit from Zach Bula. Again, a single, a wild pitch, and Antigo takes the lead from the number 9 hitter. Seth Meadow now. Good piece hitting there by the number 9 hitter, Zach Bula. Tomorrow, Australia and Egypt at 1 o'clock. Let's see where they're playing. They're going to be at Dallas Stadium in Arlington, so Cowboy Stadium there. That misses high. Come on, Google. There we go. Meadow walked in the first. Right, so then we got Australia and Egypt. Messi back in action tomorrow against Cabo Verde at 5 o'clock. There's a strike. Even up at a ball and strike. And let's see where Argentina's playing. They're going to be playing in Miami. And then the last game of the day tomorrow, he's going to call it a strike. It was dropped. Colombia and Ghana at 8:30 tomorrow in Kansas City at Arrowhead. Throw down to second is not in time. Oh, he did slide off a little bit, but he able to hang on. Stolen base. There you go, young man. That's the way. 3-1. The U.S. does not play on the 4th of July this year. Or for this World Cup, it's a couple of other teams. We'll get into that here in a second. And a second walk of the day for Seth Meadow. The third walk issued by Landon Jones. Saturday, July 4th, Canada and Morocco at 12 noon. They're probably in Canada, right? No, they're in Houston. Now, courtesy runner for Scott Haggerty flew out to left back in the first inning. 2 on again and 2 outs. A run across in the inning for the Typhoon. Who else we got on that day? Paraguay and France. Paraguay with one of the biggest upsets in World Cup in the last many of them. They beat Germany in penalty kicks. That's taking place on July 4th as well in Philadelphia. Two balls, no strikes here to Scott Haggerty. There's a strike. Throw back to first and almost popped him on the head on the throw down. The 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And then the other games going on Sunday, July 5th, will be Brazil against the Norwegians of Norway. They'll play that one in MetLife Stadium where the championship's going to be played. Brazil almost got knocked off the other day as well. That was a safety swing there. Mexico and England from Mexico City on Sunday, July 5th as well. And then Monday, it's USA against Belgium and Spain against either Switzerland. Spain, I think, either has to play Switzerland or Algeria. Another wild pitch. 2 in scoring position here, full count. Let's watch Ronaldo here. The 3-2. Ground ball to third. Gobbled up there by Olds. Bobbled. High throw, and it's over his head. It slipped out of his hands. 2 will score on the error, and Haggerty will get into second base. A routine play for Brett Olds, but lost it on the throw. 2 more will score for the Typhoon. 3 runs in the inning. And Caleb Vanden Langenberg will come up to bat. You can see it just float out of his hand and over the head of Owen Richardson. Not much Owen could have done. Tough go of it. Another runner in scoring position. Landon Jones closing in on 50 pitches already. Popped up, first base side, Richardson, Potter. Richardson calls off Potter to end the inning. Nice job by Owen Richardson to end it here in the second. 3 runs across for the Typhoon. There was an error, a couple of hits, and 1 left on. We've played an inning and a half. New score, Antigo 3, Rapids nothing. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
When hunger hits in Wisconsin Rapids, there's only one place to ride in for bold flavor: Rodeo Grill. This Tex-Mex grill is serving up juicy burgers and sizzling steaks, along with an extensive, authentic Mexican menu. Bring the family, meet up with friends, and enjoy great food in a beautiful, festive atmosphere. Dine in, take out, catering, they offer it all at Rodeo Grill, where big flavor meets small-town hospitality. Stop by today in Wisconsin Rapids and taste why everyone keeps coming back for more.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
All right, Chase Lieberg to lead things off. Evan Calverley and Parker Marzofka for post 9. Got some work to do here. Lieberg fouled it straight back at us, and it's 0-1. You know, I haven't really been I can admit it, haven't really watched other soccer games, World Cup soccer games, besides the U.S. games, but might have to watch Messi play tomorrow or the day. It's got to be tomorrow. Ronaldo playing today for Portugal. That was a swing and a miss. I mentioned it a couple of broadcasts ago, but when you can make it in life and just go by one name, that's that's a pretty good remark that you've made it. And Chase Lieberg strikes out looking on the inside corner. Second strikeout of the day for Tate Unson. I'll bring up Evan Calverley, the second baseman. Just in the soccer world, you got Ronaldo and Messi, and you had Pele. What was his name? Harry Kane last night for England passed Pele for the most goals in World Cup. In their careers. I think Harry Kane with the game winner yesterday has 13. He surpassed Pele, who had 12. Obviously, one of the greatest soccer players ever is Pele, the Brazilian. Entertainment world, there's obviously a lot that go by a single name, but it's always fun in the soccer world. There's a fly ball to left, 2 away. 2 out for Parker Marzofka. Marzofka had a web gem in their game against Kakana on Sunday. You know, as soon as I say I don't watch any other soccer games besides the U.S., I miss a goal from Croatia. There's a strike. FIFA was talking about expanding the World Cup even more in the next couple of years. Obviously, every 4 years, and yeah, there it was. Croatia with a goal. There's a swing and a miss, 0-2. And people are saying that if they keep on expanding it, they might have to just have it in the U.S. permanently, because the U.S. and Canada and Mexico all being so close, they're the only ones. They're the only ones that really have the infrastructure and the number of stadiums that you need to do all these games. I think the initial one was 2038. Is that when they want to expand it to 64 countries, which there's a lot of them in now. But if you expand it, you got to get more stadiums, and the trifecta of countries here are the ones really that are the only ones that can hold it. But we'll talk about that more when we get to the third inning. It's a 3-up, 3-down for Tate Unson. We've played 2 complete, 3-0 Typhoon. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Excuse me, is this carpet stain resistant? No, doesn't seem like it is. Sorry.
For advice from real flooring experts and huge savings on stain-resistant flooring, visit Carpet One. Carpet One Floor and Home. Right now at your local Carpet One, you can get help from our flooring experts while saving big and enjoying special financing on beautiful floors for your home. Come see us today.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Jake Sundermeyer, Caden Novak, and Marcus Washatiko at the coming up here in the third inning for the Typhoon, leading it here at a score of 3-0. Williams Plumbing and Heating is locally owned and operated right here in Wisconsin Rapids. For all your plumbing and heating needs, why look anywhere else? Call Williams Plumbing and Heating or find them online at williamsplumbingwr.com. Croatia almost got another one in the back of the net. Sundermeyer struck out looking in the first. That was one of back-to-back strikeouts for Landon Jones to end that first inning. And Jones falls again behind 2-0. Solaris is your hometown fiber internet provider. Just like our athletes bring the best of the field, we bring our best to your home with lightning-fast, reliable fiber internet that never quits. Stream, game, and connect without missing a beat. Get connected. Stay connected at Solaris.net. Take a look at Wassa and Everest here in just a moment. There's a line drive and into left field. Sundermeyer starts the third inning off with a base hit to left. Caden Novak now at the plate, struck out to end the first inning. I appreciate everyone tuning in here. It is just past 7 o'clock, quarter past 7 here in central Wisconsin. They're in the bottom of the second inning. Everest 0, Wassa 0 in their game. There's a swing and a miss. Novak had a healthy cut at the last one they struck out on in the first inning. Sundermeyer leads from first, a healthy lead over there. Jones doesn't look at him. Spiked by Jones. Potter misplayed it. He regains that at a ball and a strike. Again, full coverage of the Firecracker Classic this weekend. You can check those upcoming games at ZaleskiSports.com. Starting tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Jack Potter saved an extra run. Somehow snagged that over the head of Caden. Runner at first and nobody out. Jones takes a deep breath and fires home. There goes the runner. Throw down by Potter is in time. And he's safe. Tag was up on the chest area. What do we got here, AJ? 3-1. Three balls and a strike. And walked him. Fourth walk of the day for Landon Jones. There's 2 on and nobody out for Marcus Washatiko. Probably butchering Marcus's name, but we've tried. Popped out to first. Squares to bunt. This is high and in. Two on, nobody out, 1-0 count. 3-0 Typhoon. Squares again, misses again. Again, if you're Rapids, he's giving you a free out. Giving you a free out and you can't hit the strike zone. 2-0. 3-0. Still sprinkling here in Wisconsin Rapids. They're striking a low outside corner. Can't really tell up here unless you look on the lights. There's and walked him. Back-to-back walks, bases loaded, nobody out. Cord Helber out to have a conversation. Yeah, we're going to try and got to mute myself here. Camera might go black for a second, folks.
Meda Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meda Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at medacustom.com.
Drew Tedding here now into pitch for Wisconsin Rapids. Landon Jones goes 2+ innings, gives up 3 runs, 3 hits. The 3 runners on base are his responsibility. We'll see how that pans out here with Drew Tedding. Landon's last couple of outings on the mound, not to his own standards, obviously, just unable to find the last couple of outings. Game against Menominee had those 6 walks. Tonight, 5 more, couple of 3 strikeouts. Again, Marcus for Antigo was giving Rapids a free out on a bunt, and Landon Jones just couldn't find the zone to allow Marcus to get a bunt down. Bases loaded here in the top of the 3rd inning. Top of the order will be due up for Wisconsin Rapids in the 3rd. Tedding going to try and limit this damage. Levi Benversi at the plate now. Bases loaded, infield plays in. Tate Unson on deck. Yeah, he definitely switched jerseys. He must have. There's a strike. One ball and 1 strike. Benversi able to check his swing, 2-1. Yeah, scorecard had his number 11 to start the game. He is no longer number 11. Number 9 on the field. The 2-1. Fly ball to left. Lieberg backing up. Tagging from 3rd will be Sundermeyer. The relay home is way up the line. They may have had a play on him. Now the throw down to 2nd. They're going to get him there. It is going to be a double play. A run will score. Again, they probably had a play at Sundermeyer if the throw would have been closer to the plate. So scores here, sacrifice to left for the first out, and then a double play on the 7-6-2-4 double play. 2 away now for Tate Unson. Yeah, they could have had a closer play at home, no doubt. Throw way up to the third base side of the dugout. Way late on it. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now it's popped up first base side. Richardson giving it a chase. Long run. Oh, and Calverley makes the play. Evan Calverley went a long, long way to make that catch, and that'll end the inning. Antigo gets just 1 out of the bases loaded jam, and Rapids leaves one, Antigo leaves 1 stranded. We played 2.5. Antigo 4, Rapids nothing. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Megasure.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better. Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
Step inside Wisconsin Rapids' newest indoor mini golf experience, Mini Rapids, where fun awaits all ages. Challenge your friends, bring the family, or plan the perfect date night, all on a one-of-a-kind course packed with twists, turns, and surprises. Rain or shine, it's putt time at Mini Rapids. Conveniently located just off 8th Street on Huntington Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. Great vibes and good times are always on deck. No tee times required, and open daily from 11 to 8. Grab your crew and tee off today at Rapids Indoor Mini Golf.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning as we are in break. Cristiano Ronaldo, or just say Ronaldo, in the took a penalty kick to tie it up in the 68th minute in Toronto. Portugal 1, Croatia 1. There's a penalty in the box by the Croatians, and then they gave Ronaldo the penalty kick. And Ronaldo ties it up in the 68th minute from Toronto. Top of the order here for Wisconsin Rapids, Martin Potter and Olds for post 9. Got a long way, or got to start fighting back here. Trailing 4-0. Again, Antigo had a really good month of June. Give you a Rapids regional tournament has been announced, their location and first round opponent. Then we'll take a look at Antigo's as well. Popped up, first base side. Van Langenberg in the coach's box, and he makes the catch. Nice play by Kale about there. 1 away now for Jack Potter, single to left in the first. Ground ball up the middle. Potter, no, out right under the glove. Potter 2 for 2 today. And see if Karbowski will come out to run for him again. Yep, that's what will happen. Potter has both the Rapids hits, and he's going to be pinched to run for again. All right, let's take a look what we got here. First one to Brett, misses away. He walked and was left stranded. Rapids had the bases loaded in the first inning with 1 out. Backwards K to Justin Tibbetts on 3 pitches, and a fly out to or by Richardson, even up at a ball and a strike here. Let's go Antigo. Are they double A? Yep. They'll be in Rhinelander. Misses away. 2-1. So Antigo's regional will start on Thursday, July 23rd in Rhinelander. They'll take on Superior on that day at 5 o'clock. The state tournament for Double A. The state tournament for Double A will be in River Falls this year. And for Rapids, their regional will be at Buchholz Park. Be at Buchholz Park in Stevens Point. They'll take on DC Iris at 5 o'clock on Tuesday, July 21st. Ground ball could be 2 to second for 1. Underhands it. Relay is not in time. And it'll be a fielder's choice. 2 away now for Eli Graff, the designated hitter. The AAA state tournament this year will be at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. And then next year, heading back up to Marinette. That was popped up on the infield. Vanden Langenberg make the catch. Gill had 2 of the 3 putouts here in the inning. We've played 3 completes. Still 4-1 Antigo. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
If you ask us, picking out new furniture should be fun, and when you work with us, it is. Home Furniture's free design assistance in your home or in our store. We make the process as easy as possible by helping you envision what your furniture and your room will look like. What inspires you? Visit Home Furniture today to create a single sofa or an entire room. We'll help you bring it all together. Dream it, create it, love it. Home Furniture's free design assistance, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Typhoon. Bula, Meadow, and Haggerty for Antigo. Drew heading back out there for some more work. Switzerland and Algeria. Coverage there starts at 10 p.m. Eastern time, so that'll be taking place here. Once we're done, get back home. Is that Drake? You would know better than I would. Yeah? I guess he is from Toronto, right? Yeah. I do learn some things from these younger folks, so. Zach Bula, an RBI single back in the second. First offering misses high for a ball, 1-0. Yeah, still, again, looking at the lights underneath the light post, still sprinkling a little bit. High inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Bula singled in the first run of the game back in the second inning. There's another one. Ball and 2 strikes. And Brewers will enjoy their 4th of July weekend in Arizona And Tedding picks up a strikeout. Another Surf Pro strikeout. Call Surf Pro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro like it never even happened. For Seth Meadow. Seth officially 0 for 0 today. A couple of walks for Seth. A run scored in the second. First one is good from Tedding. Popped up. There's a base hit into right center. One for one today for Seth. Scott Haggerty now. One on, one out. Caleb Vanden Langenberg on deck. First one is high and in, 1-0. There's a swing and a miss. Ball and a strike. One. There goes the runner. Throw down. Potter's not going to have a throw. And a stolen base. Runner at second and one out. Tedding fires away. 3-1. There's strike to Haggerty. Again, this year state tournament Marshfield. Next year back up to Marinette. Last time we went up to Marinette, a couple of rain days, but great hosts up there in Marinette. And the 6th walk of the day for Rapids pitching, the first one from Tedding. Then we'll learn after that the rest of year by year. Vanden Langenberg now, a walk and a pop out. I know I'm just being selfish, but I really enjoyed when the state tournament was here. I didn't have to drive very far. That was a great week as well. Had a couple of long rain days that day. Rapids and Marshfield one day had a 6-hour game because there was a 4-hour rain delay. There's a swing and a miss. Ball and 2 strikes. Of course, Plover at Veterans Memorial Park, they like to host state tournaments. Point last year. Do a great job, no doubt about it. Ball and 2 strikes. Tedding fires back. Got him looking on the outside corner. Throw back down to first, and the runner's going to take third. What a heads-up base running there by Seth Meadow. He's going to steal third base. Another Surf Pro strikeout. Bring up Jack Sundermeyer. RBI single. No, a single in the third and a run scored. Put an RBI there, but that's not possible. The rain stops and the police are as active as ever. I don't know if they've stopped sirening since we've started play today. They're all over the place. They are busy tonight. It's just the start of a long holiday weekend that usually has a couple of unfortunate accidents. There's a strike. A runner. He is going to toss down to second and steal second base. Two on, two out. And walked him. Base loaded now for Caden Novak. He walked and struck out in his 2 at-bats. Ronaldo is exiting the last 10 minutes of the game. Novak trying to put the crooked number on the board here for Antigo in the 4th inning. A 1-0. 2-0. Croatia thought that they just scored the go-ahead goal, but called for offsides. Null and void on that go-ahead back netter for Croatia. See all these different country names, and then you look them up, and they are absolutely gorgeous. Bosnia right up there as well. Of course, Croatia is a beautiful country. The 2-1. 2-2. And Novak backing out of the way. Popped up first base side. Richardson gives a look, and it is out of play. Into the bullpen area. Maybe just got out of the bullpen area. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Counter runs full. Runners will have a head start here. Base hit, good score 3. Meadow, Haggerty, and Sundermeyer on the bases. Fouls it at the plate off of Novak. Meadow was 3/4 of the way down third base, down the baseline before before he swung. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Tedding fires, there to go the runners, and struck him out. A huge strikeout there for Drew Tedding to end the 4th inning. Halfway through this one here in Wisconsin Rapids. Typhoon leave 3 more stranded. We played 3.5. Still 4-0 Antigo. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing real rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
All right, we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. We got to be on our best behavior. The commissioner of the American Legion Baseball is watching us. So, Dan Lucas, our good buddy, appreciate all of the relationship that we've built with Dan and what he's doing with the American Legion Baseball in the state of Wisconsin. Closing in, getting here. Let me pull it up. Closing in on 100th state tournament. Got to be getting close here. Let's look at the website and just pull it up here. Come on, Google. Again, it's Marshfield, River Falls, and Prairie du Chien this year. Oh, it doesn't have a number on this one. What was last year? Oh, wait, I clicked on the wrong one. Yeah, 98th this year. There you go. I clicked on the regional one, not the state tournament one. And 98th AAA American Legion State Tournament this year in Marshfield this year. Getting up to Marinette next year. See where number 100 will be. Justin Tibbetts struck out looking back in the first inning with the bases loaded. See if we can get some insight here. Yeah, Tate Unson, no runs, just a couple of hits. Ground ball into left. There's a leadoff base hit for Justin Tibbetts. Don't want to say I don't care about these countries, but soccer-wise, I don't. But now I'm very fascinated. 3.5 minutes left in regulation, and Portugal and Croatia are tied 1-1. We had penalty kicks 2 days ago. Germany fell to Paraguay. Germany was a heavy favorite in this World Cup tournament. Just a touch away. There's a liner to left center field. Tibbetts is going to go from first to third. And Richardson will get into the second base. Rapid some cooking here in the fourth. I'll bring up Chase Lieberg. First offering here to Chase. Popped up. That is going to drop for a base hit. That'll score Tibbetts. And throw will go all the way through. It's an RBI base hit for Chase Lieberg. 3 straight hits for the Rangers. And that'll bring up Evan Calverley, fly out to left. His first time up. Runners at first and second. See if Chase is off here from first. Get out of that double play. Marzofka on deck. Lieberg stays put. Drops low on Calverley, and it's 1-0. See how much extra time they have. High off of first, and it's over his head. That's another base hit. And Calverley gets in. And Parker Marzofka now, RBI base hits. The bottom half of the Rapids order getting the job done here in the fourth inning. Still nobody out for Parker Marzofka. Rapids has gotten back into this one. Chopped it right off a home plate and got over the head of Vanden Langenberg at first. No play anywhere. Great speed on the paths for the Rangers. Marzofka squares the bunt, gets it down third base line. An excellent bunt, no play anywhere. Oh, he's going to be out. Oh, my goodness. He might have been out at third. He didn't slide. That was a heck of a play by Unson. And I think Lieberg may have been out. And we'll see what the conversation has had. That was a heck of a play by Unson. They're going to call him safe. That is. Yep. All right. That was a bang-bang play. A bunt single there from Marzofka. Bases loaded, top of the order. That was close. Yeah, just looking now. Yeah, that's a very good call. And into left field. 5 in a row. 6 in a row for the Rangers. Rapids not sticking around very long in the batter's box. And bases remain loaded here for Jack Potter. He's 2 for 2 today. Single last time up the middle. Now drops low for a ball. 3 pitches, 2 pitches, 1, 2, 1, 1. That's been the sequences in this inning. The 1-0 to Potter. Line drive, that's going to score 1, that's going to score 2. Rapids is going to take the lead here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Jack Potter with a 2 RBI single. Rapids 7 hits in a row. Seven in a row for the Rangers. And Rapids has come to life here in the fourth inning. Wow. And Jack Potter's 3 for 3 today. And they're going to bring in a new pitcher. We'll have that pitching change when we come back. It is 5-4 Rapids, just like that in a blink of an eye. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Runners still at the corners, and nobody out. You're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Out of all the craziness during this pitching change, wow, Portugal takes the lead in the 94th minute, 10 minutes of extra time, and the Portuguese are up 2-1 on Croatia. That was a heck of a pass and a header in there. Marcus Washotko now on the mound. Brett Olds at the plate. Runners at the corners. Still nobody out. 5 across here in the inning for post 9. Jack Potter's is that Potter still out there? Come on, Jack. Yeah, the whole pitching changed to tie his shoe. What in the world? Jack Potter at first. Camden Martin at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Marcus Washotko at on the mound, and the first one, Olds, fouls it off. You know, I broke my pen during the last batter. Then I didn't get a new one in time here. There we go. There goes Potter, no throw. There we go. Much better when your pen can write. Eighth hitter of the inning, Brett Olds. Fly ball out of play. Ball and 2 strikes. Let's see what we got here. Everest and Wausau. One ball and 2 strikes. Misses away. Good block by Seth behind the plate. They're still scoreless. Oh, no. Everest is up 1-0 on Wausau in the top of the 5th. Up at Simon Field in at DC Everest High School. The 2-2. Count runs full. The longest at bat of the inning. Washotko trying to work out of a big time jam here in the 5th. Or in the 4th, pardon me. We're still in the bottom of the 4th inning. And time has been called. We got Solaris. I'll get Kerry Van Aert here in just a moment after the discussion is had. 7 hits in a row for Wisconsin Rapids. Marcus Washotko is trying to get out of this jam. Things look pretty bleak for the post 9 Rangers for a while. 3-2. And a walk. 9th hitter of the inning will be Eli Graff. Let Kerry Van Aert with State Farm be your go-to for all your insurance needs. Kerry and her staff are always there to help you understand your options and come away with the right coverage for you. That's Kerry Van Aert with State Farm in Wisconsin Rapids. 9th hitter of the inning for post 9. Still nobody out. A walk in the 1st and a pop out in the 3rd. The 1-0 offering. Spinner missed away. Spun too much. 2-0. Washotko. 3-0. Not missed by much, but they are missing on that outside corner. Justin Tibbetts, who started this inning, is on deck. There's a strike. The 3-1. Oh, beautiful breaking ball in there. Count runs full. Nice pitch there. Oh, Shotko. Now he's out of the windup. He's been out of the stretch, now out of the windup. And wanted it, but didn't chase. Walks in a run. Back-to-back walks here, and that'll bring up the 10th hitter of the inning, Justin Tibbetts. Everybody advances. Camden scores. And now Justin Tibbetts, who started the inning off with a base hit to left. Then Richardson doubled. Seven hits in a row to start the inning, and now a couple of walks. Oh, misses high. One 0 count. Foul is straight back into the screen. Had a good one to cut at. And the 1-1 here to Justin. Oh, and that one hit him in the head. He ducked out of the way on a breaking ball, and it still bonked him on the head. He tried his best to get out of the way, and it still got him. I bring up Owen Richardson now. He doubled his last time up. With the Stars and Stripes bat. Bounced in there, didn't teeter too far away. And Portugal's going to get a win over Croatia, a comeback win for the Portuguese. One 0 offering. Ground ball up the middle, could be two. Takes it there for one across, low throw, and dug out at first base nicely by Unsen. Gets a run across, but retires two on one play. 6-3 DEP. No way. So there was 10 minutes of extra time in the Croatia-Portugal game. They had some extra stoppage time, so they're in the 12th minute of extra time in Toronto. Looking forward to hear this call in between our game here. Croatia, it might have been an own goal, but Croatia tied it late in that. Oh, my goodness. Let's see what it actually was. Yep, let's see. Slow motion here. The header. No, it was a goal for the Croatians. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Runners will be at the corners here for Wisconsin Rapids. You want to see it? I think it was an own goal, but it wasn't, was it? I think it might have been. It's either 4 or 21.
I'd say that was probably number 4. Oops.
They're going into overtime, and Ronaldo can't believe it. He got substituted out about 10 minutes ago. Did Ronaldo, and he won't be able to do he won't be able to participate in penalty kicks if they get to that point. Wow. Oh, now they're going to check it. Calverley fouls it at the play. He had an RBI single over the head of Vanden Langenberg at first. Let's see what he says here. Wow, they called it off. Wow. They called him offsides. Wow. That would have been one of the most dramatic World Cup goals of all time. There's a base hit to left center field. That's going to score one. Lieberg around third, bobbled out there. And a 2 RBI base hit for Evan Calverley. Hit parade continues here for post 9. And that will now be it for Machotko here for the Typhoon. Second pitching change of the inning. 10 across here for post 9 in the 4th. Still batting with 2 outs. We'll be back with that pitching change when we come back. You're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Controversy north of the border in Canada as Croatia's goal in the 107th minute, 106th minute, whatever it was, called off due to offsides. They are late into the extra time there. Portugal still leads Croatia 2-1. It was 10 minutes of extra time. They're 18 minutes, or they're 8 minutes past that. No, now it gets whistled. They are done. Portugal, 2-1 winners over Croatia. Couple of other game, or one more game coming up later on tonight. Looking forward to that. Parker Marzovka with a bunt single his last time up. (10, 11, 12, 13, 14th batter of the inning for post 9. There goes the runner. Throw it down to second as Calverley will take second. Let's see what AJ said. Yep. What do we got? Everson there. That's us. There's a strike. turned into a pretty nice evening. Again, we are very blessed and fortunate to be able to call games here on the North Field because the sunsets here at the Quadplex are always beautiful. And no different today as you search over to the west. Ground ball to third. Oh, he slipped, and now they got him in a rundown. Nope. Another hit for post 9. Top of the order coming up. 7, 8, 9 hits in the inning. Wow. Oh, wild. Camden Martin now, he singled in the 4th. Or earlier in this inning, I should say. (10-4) Wisconsin Rapids. 2-0 count. Jack Potter's 3 for 3 today is on deck. The 2-0. Nearly clipped him. 3-0. Somebody yells, "Wear it." Yeah, that's he wants to swing in this situation. 3-0. There's a strike. Not sure Haggerty came set on that one, but they let it go. The 3-1 offering. Popped up, center field. Novak over on it, makes a catch, and that'll end the inning. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 batters with 9 hits. Scored 10 times. We've played 4 complete. New score, Rapids 10, Antigo 4. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
When hunger hits in Wisconsin Rapids, there's only one place to ride in for bold flavor, Rodeo Grill. This Tex-Mex grill is serving up juicy burgers and sizzling steaks, along with an extensive, authentic Mexican menu. Bring the family, meet up with friends, and enjoy great food in a beautiful, festive atmosphere. Dine in, take out, catering, they offer it all at Rodeo Grill, where big flavor meets small-town hospitality. Stop by today in Wisconsin Rapids and taste why everyone keeps coming back for more.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
All right, we go to the 5th. It'll be Washatko, Levi Binversi, and Tate Unson for the Typhoon here. First one from Tenning misses for a ball. And go here. Oh, I already. Fouled into the screen. Ball and a strike. Closer we get to sundown, the more likely they'll have some fireworks beyond right field. Underhands it to first, does Tedding on the 1-3 putout. We've had those a couple of times. I remember a game a number of years ago when Rapids and Merrill went to maybe 11 innings. Carson Gunderson had a game-winning hit, and as soon as the run crossed home plate, fireworks beyond the trees in right field were going off. That was pretty cool. Misses away. Ground ball. Oh, just under the glove of Camden Martin. Benversi, his second hit of the day. And Antigo's got a runner here with one out. Shouldn't financial advice focus on you, your goals, and your dreams? Your Modern Woodmen of America representative can help you plan for all stages of life. From protection to saving to retirement, call Scott Patrick at 715-424-1873 to start the conversation today. Runner at first and one out. Strike in there from Tedding. And the 0-1. There's the one in there again. Rapids scheduled for a doubleheader tomorrow against Holman. Got him right on the outside corner. Perfect placement. Good job by Potter as well. And there's a serve pro. Fourth one for Tedding. And there's two outs for Zach Bula, the right fielder. RBI single and a strikeout tonight for Zach. The 0-1 here from Tedding. Bobs his head a couple times. Runner still takes off. Throw down to second is not in time. Oh, right between the legs. Stolen base there from Benversi. Tedding bobbed his head like 6 or 7, 8 times. Try and keep an eye on Benversi, and Levi still took off. The 0-2. And fouled it into the mitt. Something got popped. Two and two here to Bula. Appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. Great crowd watch online. Thank you all once again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're in the top of the 5th after Rapids just scored 10 in the bottom of the inning. And that's going to be a pass ball. That's one you got to catch. So Rapids, the last 2+ games, we'll get into it here in a moment, and walked him. Number 9 hitter. Walked the number 9 hitter, Bula, and that'll bring up Seth Meadow. So the last now 3 games that Rapids has played, they're 2+ games. They scored 6 runs in the 6th inning against Neenah on Saturday night. Then they came back, or Saturday afternoon. They came back on later that day and scored 10 runs in the 1st inning against Heartland. They scored 10 runs here in the 4th inning in this one. Seth Meadow looks at a ball high. So Rapids has scored 26 runs in 3 innings on this field in the last 5 days. Game they lost to Kaukauna, they were on the south field. Couldn't hit against Bailey Casey from Menominee on Friday night last week. Ground ball, single, strikeout, and a walk. Meadow calls time to reset. Here's the 2-0. There goes the runner. There's a strike. No throw anywhere. Again, it's catcher's defensive indifference, but stolen base is a lot easier to write on the scorecard, or on the scorebook. Ground ball to Martin at short. And another high throw, and he dropped it. Give me an error by Martin. Make sure that Seth Meadow is all right. He took the tag off the head. A run does score on the errant throw. There'll be a runner here for the Typhoon. Bowden Kunzel. Kunzel will come in to run. Runners at the corner still with 2 outs. There's a strike. Make sure you head over to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service for the best place to get tires in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Wisconsin Rapids. Right here on 8th Street in town. The 1-1. Off speed, got him over the top and early, pardon me. 1-2. For all your orthopedic needs, place your trust in Wisconsin River Orthopedics. Learn more at WROinstitute.com. The 1-2. And that's fair ball off of Brett Olds into left field. Another run comes in for the Typhoon. Vanden Langenberg now with 2 outs. 2 runs across. 10-6 now. No balls and a strike here to Vanden Langenberg. The 1-1. There's a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Line drive to center. They're going to send the runner, Meadow, the throw home. They're going to hold him there. And Langenberg with a 2-out base hit. Bases are loaded now for the Typhoon. For Jack Sundermeyer. Ground ball to third. Olds off his glove. 1 will score. And now they're going to send him. Another 1 will score. Throw to third. That one is wild. Sundermeyer to second. RBI base hit. There'll be an error on that will allow Haggerty to score. Two in scoring position now. And it's 10-8. Ninth hitter of the inning. This is low and away. There's a fly ball to right. And makes the catch out there, does Tibbetts. Oh, what a ball game. 4.5, 10-8 Rapids. We got a long way to go, everybody. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
When hunger hits in Wisconsin Rapids, there's only one place to ride in for bold flavor, Rodeo Grill. This Tex-Mex grill is serving up juicy burgers and sizzling steaks, along with an extensive, authentic Mexican menu. Bring the family, meet up with friends, and enjoy great food in a beautiful, festive atmosphere. Dine in, take out, catering, they offer it all at Rodeo Grill, where big flavor meets small-town hospitality. Stop by today in Wisconsin Rapids and taste why everyone keeps coming back for more.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
All right. All you can do is laugh. We go to the bottom of the fifth. I'm really, really happy that they decided to only play one game. Chopper to short. A low throw, he's going to be safe. Yep. And it took a long time to get that ball out of his hand over at shortstop. A long time and a low throw, and Jack Potter's on base for the fourth time today. I'll bring up Brett Olds. Couple of walks and a fielder's choice for Brett today. You know, we might be here long enough that I can watch that whole second soccer game. I'm getting it right now. I don't think they start until 9 o'clock, so we're perfect. This is high and in. Yeah, can't hear what they're saying, but I missed a touch high. It says 10 o'clock. So that Switzerland-Algeria game isn't scheduled to start until 10 o'clock. So sure as heck. Huh? You never know. I mean, that's still an hour and a half away. We could still be here. They're in British Columbia, Vancouver today. That one's a strike. Didn't foul it, just missed it. Stolen base for Jack Potter. Yeah, he just missed it. Staying alive. Again, we're not by any means a betting company, but Switzerland a 48% probability. Algeria just 23%, and then there's a 29% chance of extra time. Oh, and Olds is down with the strikeout. One away now for Eli Graff. I'm going to have to back up a little bit. That sun is... They got it worse over there, though, right? It's... I at least have a petition to shadow myself a little bit. Oh, and Graff spins out of the way. We're in the fifth here in Wisconsin Rapids. Glad you're all joining us. It has turned out to be a picture-perfect Thursday night here in central Wisconsin. Beautiful. 1-0. There's a base hit to left. Potter had to wait a minute to make sure it wasn't going to be caught. Oh, and then the left fielder spiked it into the ground. Oh, now Vanden Langenberg's got to get his sunglasses back on. There's a base hit. Now Josh Bush hitting now. There you go. Yeah, he was the first base coach for the last 5 innings. Give Josh an opportunity here to swing a bat. Oh, opposite field foul. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office, accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. 18 runs, 20 hits combined here in the 5th. Throw down to third, and that one gets past the third baseman. That's going to be an error and a run scored. Still on base there. What you got, AJ? 0-2. Second error. Oh, it spikes in there. Good job behind the dish by Seth Meadow. Oh, and misses high and in. 2-2. Josh, a graduate a year ago and just finished up his first year at Wichita State. Josh Shocker Bush. 3-2. Fouled off of Meadow and home plate umpire A.J. Ligman. Owen Richardson waiting on deck. Bounced into a double play last inning. And Josh walks. Ritchie Funeral Home has been serving family after family in Nakusa and Wisconsin Rapids since 1957. Find the very best in personal service at Ritchie Funeral Home or find them online at ritchiefuneralhome.com. Yes. Two on, one out. 1 ball and 1 strike. Thank you all for tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports. There's a rope to right center field. That's a gapper all the way. It's going to be cut off. Bush will round third. He's going to stop there. It's a RBI double from Owen Richardson, his second double of the day. Graff scores. Bush at third now for Chase Lieberg. Strikeout, RBI single, and a walk today for Chase. A little bit underneath it. If it had been it was a heck of a hit. If he would have lined it, that probably would have scored. Bush would have gotten all the way to the wall. Inside corner, 1 ball and 1 strike. Nonetheless, he's standing at second base with his second double, and there's one away. Lieberg looks at a ball away. 2-1. uh. 2-1. There's a rope to left, backing up. He doesn't know where it is. It's all the way to the wall. He still doesn't know where it is. Lieberg to third. He's going to score. Oh, they're going to hold him up at third. Ben Versi had no idea where the ball was. That's a 2 RBI triple. Wow. Even when it fell, he still was wondering. That's a tough. Wow. Carter Karbowski now. Not sure if I've seen that. We've seen a lot tonight. We're still in the 5th inning. There's a base hit up the middle. Karbowski with an RBI base hit. In that Calverley spot, Evan had 3 RBIs before that. Now he's got 1. And now Coach Alex Heine out to have a conversation. That was wild. Rapids going into the 4th inning had 2 hits. They've got 13 hits in the last inning plus. And they will have a pitching change here for the Typhoon. Gracious. Oh, man, oh, man. Yeah, that triple by Chase Levi Benversier had no idea where the ball was. We'll take a break. We'll come back at the pitching change. 15-8, post 9. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Excuse me, is this carpet stain resistant?
No, doesn't seem like it is. Sorry.
For advice from real flooring experts and huge savings on stain-resistant flooring, visit Carpet One. Carpet One Floor and Home. Right now at your local Carpet One, you can get help from our flooring experts while saving big and enjoying special financing on beautiful floors for your home. Come see us today.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Oh, wouldn't that have been something? Oh, gracious. All right, we're going to play ball here. Oh, now they got him picked off. Oh, he dropped it. He's safe. Oh, my goodness. Yep, I'll give him a stolen base. Yeah. Easier that way to keep track. Yeah. All right, we're back at it. Parker Marzofka, 2 for 3 today. A couple of singles, run scored, and a strikeout. Yeah, as long as we're home by 10 o'clock to watch that soccer game, we'll be all right. 2-0. Top of the order, due up here for post 9 after Parker 2-0 count. 3-0. Let's go. Antigo. Typhoon. And a 3-0. And walked him on 4. Top of the order, 9th hitter of the inning. We've batted around back-to-back innings. Rapids had 15. Then Antigo had 9. Now Rapids with the 9th hitter. Oh, that's Junior Legion. I'm all sorts of confused here. That just happens with me. Oh, my goodness. Confused myself. All right, Camden Martin with 2 on and 1 out. 1-0. And a base hit right over the head of Vanden Langenberg. Marzofka is going to round third. The throw is up the line. He's going to be safe. It's dropped. It's a 2 RBI single for Camden Martin. And the 10th hitter of the inning. And right over the head of Vanden Langenberg at first base. And Camden Martin stands there with Jack Potter, who's been on base 4 times. What a doozy. Potter, 3 singles and reached on an error. Winning run stands at second base. On spikes in there. Camden Martin's going to take third base. 1-0 count here to Jack Potter. Great crowd watch online. Again, thank you all for tuning in here on Zaleski Sports tonight. Econ Electric is your local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical service provider. Since 1970, people have turned to Econ Electric. That's Econ Electric of Wisconsin Rapids. Had to get that in just in case. The 1-0 to Potter. 2-0 here to Jack. Sorry, my Rapids has scored 17 runs in the last 2 innings. Infield plays in with 1 away. High chopper. Martin's going to come in to score. The game will be over. Rapids wins it. Jack Potter goes 4 for 4 today with 3 RBIs, 4 singles. And Rapids scores 18 times in the last 2 innings to win it 18-8. We'll hear from Key Savings Bank and come back with our post-game show after this. Rapids wins at 18-8.
We have something that we're trying to create at Key Savings Bank called Outward Energy. We don't just want to have the doors open, our members walk through. We want to be where they are. We go to meet them, we participate in their events. We think that's vitally important for us to show that Key Savings Bank is a part of the communities that we're in.
We received a very positive reaction from our community. On average, we had 250 to 300 kids alone that entered our building for the Halloween party. That didn't include the adults, grandparents, parents that brought the children. It's wonderful to be out in our community grocery shopping, with my Key Savings Bank apparel, and families walk up to me and say, "Hey, I attended your Halloween party."
So about a month ago, I was approached by Sheriff Becker of Wood County Sheriff's Department, and he asked me if we'd want to participate in the Back the Badge bench press meet. So Key Savings Bank sponsored, had a $500 sponsorship to that, and I myself participated in that. And it was a really great experience. There was about 40 different people that participated throughout Wood County and actually the state. So with the Sheriff's Department obviously doing so much for us and throughout the community, it was just our way of giving back.
And now when I tell my friends and family what I'm doing or what I do every day or what involvements I'm doing, they're like, "Oh, that's the bank that offered the Halloween party. That's the bank that does the Christmas party. That's the bank that sponsors these golf events." So our awareness alone has just become amazing in the last year.
Key Savings Bank participates in a lot of these events. We love to do it. We love to know the community and the other businesses within the community. It's rewarding to see smiling faces. The kids event, when we bring them pizza, there's not just one winner, there's multiple winners. Cheese pizza is one of the coolest things that these kids love. And just seeing the smiling faces is outstanding. Probably the funnest event that we do is what you see behind me here is our coloring contest for the local kids. It's a fun event. We do a lot of fun stuff with it on our Facebook page. The voting goes nuts because it's the community that votes for it. And at the end, there's a lot of participation. So that's the best event.
We had Thursday grill outs. We did that. We were raising money for the Rome Canine Division. We set up in mid-June to have grill outs each and every Thursday all the way through till the middle of August.
Numerous amount of golf outings where we raise money specifically for that event through our whole sponsorships and games that we play.
My employees right now are all very active in participating in literally hundreds of events over the last 2 years that make Key Savings Bank a part of this community. We think that's very important.
All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Time now for our Key Savings Bank post-game show. Our Ridgetop Exteriors Player of the Game. Give it to all nine, or all, well, how many ever guys played. Batters, runners, pitchers for Wisconsin Rapids in their 18-8 win. They scored 18 runs in the last 2 innings, 10 in the fourth and 8 in the fifth. We go back to last Saturday. They scored 6 runs in the 6th inning against against Neenah. They came back the next game. They scored 10 runs in the 1st inning against Heartland. And then today on this north field, scoring 18 runs in the last 2 innings. They ended up with 18 runs, 17 hits, committed a couple of errors, and left, 7, with Potter being the last one there on base. So Rapids wins it 18-8. They'll be back in action tomorrow against Holman, and then have the Merrill Post 46 coming to town late next week. Again, thank you all for tuning in today. It is Wisconsin Rapids Rangers with a win. Hope you have a great weekend. Stay safe out there and enjoy the 250th birthday of the United States. Again, but stay safe as well. We'll talk to you next time right here on Zaleski Sports. Good night, everyone.